You went on a date with someone, both of you felt a spark, and you return home happy. But suddenly, it seems like they're not as interested in you. They're texting you, but something is missing. You might think it's inconsequential in the long run, but you will start realizing a pattern. For example, they will show interest with minimal communication. They might drop you a text asking how you are or make inconsistent plans to meet but won't. And they might even ask you out on a date that they will cancel last minute. Sounds frustrating, right? Well, these are some examples of breadcrumbing. Before you start seeing these patterns, you need to know what breadcrumbing is. Breadcrumbing means someone leads another person on by dropping small tidbits of interest like social media interactions, occasional messages, or brief phone calls. These actions suggest the person is still interested but needs to be more interested to follow through. People also call it Hansel and Greteling, like the brother and sister duo from the fairy tale, where they would leave a trail of breadcrumbs to help someone find them. Breadcrumbing has recently entered mainstream conversation as it is a widely observed manipulation tactic in online dating. Research from 2021 indicates around 30% of dating adults have been breadcrumbed in the last 12 months alone. Experts say breadcrumbing is not a new tactic. The insecure and narcissists have historically used it to trap their victims. Those experiencing it have even called it the cruelest flirting technique, which lacks emotional responsibility. If you have fallen for breadcrumb trails, you are not alone. Here are some signs of being breadcrumbed. Let's play out the possible scene of being a victim of breadcrumbing. Chloe suspects that Tom is not as interested in her. He leaves her messages unread, rarely replies, and does not interact with her Instagram stories, but at the same time likes her post on Facebook. Naturally, Chloe feels confused. In addition, when he asks her to meet, he makes elaborate plans but then cancels on her. Although Chloe feels shut out, the moment she decides to move on, Tom appears on her radar and meets her, only to go back to his old pattern right after. The emotional turbulence that Chloe is facing is close to what many face after being breadcrumbed. There are other signs too. They are less invested in getting together than you are. They seem warm towards you but then turn cold. You need help understanding or explaining their actions, as you are often left confused or frustrated after interacting with them. They give vague expressions of interest in spending more time together. Most messages, if not all, are about hooking up. They use passive aggression to punish or manipulate you. Breadcrumbing is also prevalent among couples who are dating or have started to date. Here are some of the signs of breadcrumbing in your relationship. You give them more attention than they give you. Maybe you text back more quickly or say yes to plans more often. Perhaps you check in with them regularly on specific concerns, but they don't seem to do the same or show any visible sign of care. Or maybe you affirm them and show you care, but they don't return that same compassion and concern. You're giving more without experiencing reciprocation. However, what can help you in this scenario is to remind yourself how their behaviors don't reflect poorly on you. You're suitable for caring, not desperate or too nice. The typical sign is that you often feel unhappy and confused rather than happy and secure. You realize that you are unsatisfied most of the time. Your partner causes you to feel lots of anxiety, concern, and low self-esteem. You don't trust them or their intentions, and you don't feel secure in your relationship or yourself. In situations like this, self-compassion can be helpful. This next sign is ubiquitous to gaslighting tactics. Here, you're made to feel unimportant. Their behaviors make you feel as though you don't matter to them. You often feel unhappy, confused, or undervalued. Your hurt feelings outweigh your positive ones. You don't feel affirmed in the relationship. Breadcrumbing and gaslighting might sound a lot alike, since they are both forms of manipulation in relationships, but they are not the same. While breadcrumbing is in essence leading someone on, gaslighting is the deliberate attempt to blur someone's concept of reality. If you are someone who's experiencing this, know that you are important and deserve to be someone's equal. One of the darkest aspects of breadcrumbers is that they exert their power on people who they know have strong feelings for them. The victim is often seen subduing their own needs to preserve their attachment to the breadcrumber, as unfulfilling and painful as it may be. If you can relate to the instances discussed so far and wondering what to do next, here are tips to deal with breadcrumbing. Focus on the alternative. The alternative is simple and straightforward. Move on. Although painful, won't it make sense to invest the same energy in someone who can make you feel secure? Let the breadcrumbers know what they did to you. Let them know the impact of their behaviors and ask for what you want. to be treated like a priority and a person they value. Respect your schedule and personal needs, even if they don't. Don't let anyone manipulate you into endangering your health or employment just to make yourself more available to them. Remind your value and worth. Remind yourself that you don't need to beg for afterthoughts, scraps, or crumbs. You deserve to be prioritized and taken care of. Start saying no to their whims. If you plan to get off the breadcrumbing trail, you can start by simply saying no to their whims. This simple but effective strategy can help you get off the trail. Always remember that you don't owe them anything, and you don't have to put up with breadcrumbing. Do you feel you need more help? We are here for you. At Bonobology, we have experts who can help you effectively deal with breadcrumbers. You can find more on that in the description below. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to find out every time we upload new videos. Stay healthy and happy. Thanks for watching.